Unpopular places and popular places that I want to see. Now, I do want to go to Russia. I haven't been there yet, but I don't really care about Moscow or St. Petersburg, all that stuff. In fact, what I'm really interested in is the furthest eastern autonomous okrug, Chukotka. Now, this place personally fascinates me because, like, I've met Alaskan Inuit people, I've met Greenlandic Inuit people, but I've never met Russian Inuit people. It's kind of interesting. I kind of want to hear them out and see what their side of the story is. Now, I do want to go to India, but I don't really have any interest in the Taj Mahal, Rajasthan Fort, Mumbai, Bali, like all that stuff. Instead, what I'm more fascinated in is the southern Dravidian parts of India. Specifically Tamil Nadu. I mean, Kerala's kind of cool too, but something about Tamil Nadu. To me, it's fascinating how like Tamil people have become such a notable diaspora, so much to the point where like they've established official language status in places like Singapore. I don't know, I'm keeping my eye on this place. Plus they have that weird like Puducherry, Pondicherry enclave thing where they still speak French. Like, what is going on here? I do want to go to Nigeria, but I don't really have any interest in Lagos, all the, Nollywood, all that stuff. No. I'm interested in Lokoja. This is the confluence where the Niger and the Benue rivers meet, and it's kind of like the pivotal tri-point boundary where Yoruba land, Igbo land, and Hausa land all kind of like, they meet at the one spot where the three main ethno-linguistic groups kind of like stare at each other in the face. Ooh, I want to see what that's like. I do want to go to Egypt, haven't been there yet, but I don't really care about Giza, the pyramids, the Cairo, the Sphinx, all that. I don't really care. What I want to see is the Halaib Triangle. I want to know what's really going on out there and like how Egypt de facto administers it, even though Sudan like disputes and thinks that they should control it. Plus, I've seen some pictures and like, oh my gosh, this place actually looks pretty cool. I still haven't been to China. I really want to go, but I don't really care about Beijing, Great Wall of China, Shanghai, all the neon lights and crowded, busy, cities and all that stuff. What I want to see is Harbin. Now, this place hits more on a personal note for me because my grandma would tell me stories of this place. She grew up a significant portion of her adolescence here, but she was Korean, living in China, but the whole thing was occupied by Japan and everybody was forced to speak Japanese. There's a weird history behind this place. I'm just curious for the sake of my grandma. Also, they have like really cool winter festivals. I don't know. Otherwise, the other thing I'm fascinated with China is the Taklamakan desert. Like, this is one of the most fascinating places on earth, but like nobody ever talks about it because it's like so isolated, but it's like a cold but dry desert. Like, it snows on the sand dunes. It's crazy. Finally, I need a proper trip to Australia. I had a brief layover in Gold Coast. That doesn't really count. But anyway, the part I'm mostly interested in is this part, the Kimberley region of Australia. I don't really care about the Sydney Opera House, whatever. This is one of the most remote and difficult to access regions of Australia. They only have like 2 small towns that have airports with less than like 20,000 people, Broome and Kununurra. But oh my goodness, everything here looks so insanely beautiful. Everything here is like shaped differently, eroded differently, colored differently. I want to see it. And yeah, it's like there's just so many things I haven't seen yet that I want to see, and just hopefully one day I can make it happen. I don't know. Cheers.